Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I also wanted to let you know that not only do I create content here on Class in the Glass, but I also stream content in my Twitch channel, Mr. Revan7. I play single-player games, multiplayer games, and I also do movie reviews and cartoon reviews as well. I also want to encourage you to check out my Patreon, Class in the Glass, where I offer audio commentaries, full reactions for movies, and also the ability to submit questions for my video casts and podcasts. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my audio commentary for 1989's Batman, Tim Burton's first Batman film. Film I watched obsessively as a kid. One that really repopularized the superhero craze. You know, Superman had come and gone. Yeah, you had good movies like Superman 1, Superman 2, but then you had 3 and 4, Quest for Peace. No one wants to talk about Quest for Peace, so it's like, okay. Let's go ahead, get people's minds off of that. Let's start something new with a Batman, a darker version of the character. And I like interesting in the opening credits right there, you had Jack Nicholson credited first. You got top bill in this movie, not Michael Keaton. And Danny Elfman's score, so goddamn incredible. To me, still the best score out of any Batman film. And of course, used to great effect in Batman the Animated Series. Magazines published it. See, I guess they didn't want to mention, like, this is based on a comic book. The comics still had that negative reputation and reception. This is like, comic, those are for kids. Magazines, that's for adults right there. Billy D. Williams, goddamn, it's Harvey Dent. What we could have had. Replacement with Tommy Lee Jones and Batman Forever. I would have loved to have seen a Billy D. Williams version of the character. And we eventually did get that in the Lego Batman movie. That was pretty good. Would have liked to have seen more, though. And we're kind of traveling through this labyrinth, which I'm like, is this the Bat? When I first saw this, like, is this the Batcave? Are we inside the Batcave? It's so scary. You get lost in there. And songs written and performed by Prince. I think only 2 of his songs are featured in the film itself. I think once during the museum dance number, and then at the World Fair parade in Gotham City. And then again in the end credit sequence. But very weird that they got him to do the music and they barely feature any of his songs. Although, in hindsight, it probably worked out better. A lot of those songs don't really work for the film itself. They're like, oh shit, this is a Prince song all of a sudden. Okay. Kind of clashes with Danny Elfman's score. But see, we were inside the bat symbol. That's where we were. We were in the Batcave at all. Directed by Tim Burton. And of course, I think that before this, like, Burton had already done, like, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So already getting, like, a weird choice to do this film. Gotham City. Now, I love Burton's take on Gotham. I think it's been described as, like, if hell erupted from the earth itself. Although you could tell that we're very much on a soundstage because you see Monarch Theater, you see the mayor's building quite often throughout this film. Apparently only about 200 plus people in Gotham City, and they all live on the same street. And I gotta give props to the costume department to kind of like have the suits and clothes very, very 1930s, 40s-esque. Which the animated series later adopted. Makes it kind of timeless. And when I was a kid, I thought, oh my god, are these the Waynes? Look at Thomas Wayne, he's so goofy. No wonder they got shot. They know what the hell they're going. Bruce is the only one that has any goddamn sense trying to find out where they're trying to get home. But it's not the Waynes. There you go, with prostitutes. She's like, hey, how you doing, little boy? You don't seem to. You seem very sweaty, father. And confused. What the hell are those people fighting over? Is it bread? Give me some bread. I want that loaf of bread. What were you in? Like 1800s England fighting over loaves of bread? What is this? Street urchins and such? It just wants $1. That's nothing. Jesus Christ. Apparently there's a zombie infection spreading in Gotham City too. That guy looks sick. Oh, one and done. Okay, what did he grab? Did he grab a purse? Thanks for putting up a good fight, Dad. He's okay. He'll be fine. And I love you got Batman not stopping the crime, but observing the crime. Not a very Batman-esque thing to do. Could have done this. He's like, oh, listen, I can feel you, kid. I remember those days. Batman does a lot of non-Batman things in this particular movie. Oh, referencing the credit card. Oh, don't worry, that'll come back in Batman and Robin. Never leave home without it. Oh, they will complete that joke. They will reference this film years later. 8 years later. And there you go, establishing that this Batman does indeed kill. That whole, like, I have one rule. Like, I'll fuck you up. I will paralyze you from the neck down. You'll never walk, and you'll be eaten through a tube for the rest of your life. But I won't kill you. You wish I had. Listen, I'm going to give, Burton a lot of shit for his choices for the course of these first two films that he worked on. But, I mean, stuff like that where Batman is just lowering himself in the background. I mean, that is a great shot. Just stop complaining, Jesus Christ. And stop leaking all over yourself. Like your pustules. They're like, oh. Holy shit! I mean, if you saw this on a rooftop, you would freak out. Just like, whoa, what's happening? And he's down. Well, the end of his costume career didn't last very long. There you go. He's trying to make himself wider, more intimidating. He's like an animal in his natural habitat. That man's chest caved in on itself. Oh my God, it's a batarang. It's the first time we saw an actual batarang. It has points. It looks painful if it wraps around you. And Michael Keaton, like, it's funny. People gave him like a lot of shit when he was originally cast in the role. Like, I mean, this is way before the age of the internet. Oh, here we go. We got to hear this iconic line first. Hold on, and I'll finish my thought. And I'll kill them. He sold that line so goddamn well. But when Michael Keaton was originally cast in this role, people were complaining. People were writing into newspapers, doing petitions, protesting over the cast of Michael Keaton. And he even talked about that in talk shows. People hated him. And now he's looked by a lot of people as being one of the best interpretations of the character. Here we go again. Billy D. Williams just rubbing salt in the wound. Oh, we could have had. We got Commissioner Gordon there as well, played by Pat Hingle. Sadly, Pat Hingle does not do a lot in this film series. I think the most screen time he gets is in Batman Returns. Maybe? I don't know. I know he's barely in Forever or Batman and Robin. You know what kind of would have been weird, though? If he had, like, half a mustache, though, on one side of his face, the other half was no mustache. Unless he just dye it. I was like, you know what? That's probably the reason why they recasted him. Here we go. One complaint I do have about this film, and listen, this film, I have a lot of respect for it. It does a lot of cool things, but Burton, he was very obsessed with the villains, and I believe Joker, Jack Nicholson's Jack Napier, he has more screen time than Batman or Bruce Wayne combined. And then you have Jerry Hall, who is a terrible actress. And I guess they realized the filmmakers are like, okay, well, we have Kim Basinger, who is not a good actress either, but we need to make her look good in the movie. We need to see, we have to showcase that she's actually has some talent. Cast Jerry Hall. And people it's funny, the studio actively wanted Jack Nicholson for the Joker, and they were, saying that they were going after Robin Williams because they thought Jack was too expensive, and that's what initially got Jack Nicholson involved. It's like, oh, shit, they're going to give it to Robin Williams, all these other people, I want it. And he earned a goddamn mint from this movie. I think when it was all said and done, he earned upwards of $20+ million. And I think for any mention of the Jack Napier name or that take on the character, he still gets royalties to this day. In any other medium, whether it be comics, TV shows, animation. So, man, he signed a golden deal. Now, please remove your hand from this beautiful physique. But it's funny, even some of the fans were down on Jack Nicholson's casting as well because they thought he was too fat to play the Joker. Which is when you look back at it now, it's like, what are you talking about? Just complain to complain. And then you have Detective Eckhart, who or Lieutenant Eckhart, who I assume is like a take on Harvey Bullock. God, that is some bad ADR in him, too. Played by William Hootkins, who has been in like a lot of big movies throughout the 70s and 80s, but played Porkins in Star Wars and played one of the G-Men, one of the FBI guys from Raiders of the Lost Ark, who goes to Indiana Jones to ask him to find the Ark. And you got Knox right here, who I can only assume, people, the film executives like, we need more humor in this movie. Let's get a funny guy in there. And yeah, it just I'm not a fan of Robert Wool as Alexander Knox. He kind of takes you out of the scene itself. He's just a little too goofy. In a movie that is already naturally goofy. I mean, so much of the humor just works with Jack Nicholson. You don't need this guy. Oh, they did bring him back, I think, recently for the CW. One of the CW shows. I think what Legends of Tomorrow. So yeah, in this big wide multiverse that they have. Jack does look good in that goddamn suit. That black and purple. And there you go, Bob the Goon, introducing Bob the Goon long before we had Harley Quinn, because this, Harley Quinn was not established in the comics. It was actually the animated series. And we got her, 1992 from Bruce Timm and Paul Dini and all those folks. Before then, Joker was just kind of operating by himself, but then he did get a sidekick in this movie, Bob the Goon. And he was very supportive of the Joker, and what the Joker did to him, so uncalled for. Uh-oh. I wonder why they use the name Jack. He's like, listen, just call me by my regular name. I'm not gonna remember what my character's name is. It'd be much easier for me. He was like, don't touch my man. See, you can't buy loyalty like that. That comes naturally. That's a good man. There you go. Looks like all the that's obviously like a Matt Payne in the background, but I just love the twists and turns. I mean, it's very Burton-esque, but I just love the twists and turns and all this piping going up in the air. It's so cool. The balloons! Oh, you're going to get plenty of balloons during that holiday. That Gotham anniversary holiday. You got to get Jack Palance, okay? You got to capture him. Jack Palance, who I think famously, around this time, or maybe it was just right after, he won his Oscar for City Slickers, which he was excellent in. And he kind of retired for 10 plus years to Italy. And he just started going back into films later on. This is one of his roles that he did after that, a kind of brief retirement period. And then establishing the city doesn't even believe that the Batman is real, making fun of Mr. Knox for his crazy, wild theories. Thank you for the mild sexism in the workplace. Appreciate that. Jesus Christ, that is your introduction line to her. It's like, just some workplace harassment, no problem. Corto Maltese Revolution. Now, the Corto Maltese, that was featured in Batman The Dark Knight Returns, which I guess possibly is one of the reference points to this movie. That, and obviously, the Killing Joke, since they do the Red Hood origin of the Joker. Okay, that's weird. So it's like a fetish thing? It's a fetish. Definitely a fetish thing. The way she said that very quietly to him, it's like, listen, I'm in the bats, all right? Just don't spread around. Just don't eat them. And this is weird that, like, some people seem to know, like, who Bruce Wayne is. Like, who's this Bruce Wayne guy? One of the most wealthiest people. Not only the wealthiest person in Gotham City, but in all of the goddamn world. Billionaire Bruce Wayne. No one seems to know about him, but okay. He does not like Mr. Williams. I'll go see. Establishing Axis chemicals featured in the comics. I love all these guys seem to, like, dress naturally, a lot of grays, black suits, picture. And then you just have fucking Jack Nicholson in this very colorful purple suit. I get established he's the Joker, but still it's like, wow, all right. It doesn't really match better than everyone else going around here. Everyone else is wearing. He's like, what? You want me to do stuff? Oh, I don't like that. There you go. Joker card, just to hammer home the point that he is indeed going to become the Joker. Yes, Jerry Hall, we don't need you to, quote-unquote, act in this scene. Thank you very much. There you go. This guy, I know you son of a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Is that me? All right, whatever. Carl, that was not part of my contract to go to chemical factories, inhale toxic fumes. I just can't have that. This bit here is very funny. My number one guy, which will again be referenced later on in the film. All right, you didn't need to do that, okay? Now you messed up all the cards, you bent them. I would be pissed. He's like, this son of a bitch. All right. I get to establish how nefarious Jack Palance is with that rattlesnake tail. I was like, ooh. Mm-hmm. It's like he's still in the room when he's like, excuse me, what'd you say? That's a very long fucking hallway he has to go down to get to that elevator. He obviously heard you. What? Here's stately Wayne Manor, which has been featured in so many other films. You've seen this building before. Now, I don't know how Bruce Wayne managed to convert his mansion into a casino. I feel like that would be illegal. But again, this is Gotham City, and it's listen, it doesn't matter. But even that's like the police here. He's got Commissioner Gordon just gabbling, having a good time. So I was like, you know what? It does. Listen, there are worse things going on in Gotham right now. And here we go. Michael Gu as Alfred, who is consistently very good across all the films. That's one of the positive things I can say about stuff like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Like his reactions to this, like how he even holds up the dub is like, thank you, sir. Just so dismissive and disgusted. Like he does a great job. Mm-hmm. Yes. Ooh, little. What do you see him do? He's looking down. Alfred. Oh, you'll do quite nicely for Mr. Wayne. One added to his collection. And here we go. Finally seeing Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne. How does no one know what he looks like? You're invited to his party. Is there not like an image, not something you can reference? It's like, I'd be like, excuse me. I'd be like kind of taken aback. That's so rude. It's like, what bitch? What a bitch. It's like, what happened to that guy? Where's my friends? Bruce, please do not stab pens into the foliage. Bruce is like, oh, she'll look great in green tights. Hell yeah. Alfred always coming there for the save. They're just throwing stuff around. Listen, I'm not a gambler. I don't know what all this. There's a lot of little coins or chips. They're called chips, I suppose. A lot going on there. I'd be like, what? It's all getting lost. You lose your money. You're just going to get confused by it. I guess this is craps. I guess this is called craps. That is, well, it's a bow tie, so. Okay, first of all, you see Billy D's reactions like, were you being facetious towards me right now? You fucking prick. Listen, we're just trying to enjoy some illegal gambling here, Mr. Knox. We don't need your presence right here. Yeah, truth, justice, American way. I get it. Freedom of the press, but fuck off, okay? Fake news. Oh, better get over there. I had no idea. What are you pointing at? What the hell did you just do? Oh! Oh, God, not him. I don't know why you keep someone like Eckhart on the force. You are indeed Commissioner Gordon. You can fire him if you wanted to. Like, that's not established. Like, I mean, I can understand if this is Lieutenant Gordon and he has a lot of power, but you're Commissioner and you know that Lieutenant Eckhart is extremely corrupt. Now, I don't know if any of these suits of armor are actually from history. Seem to be just like, this is what Tim Burton's version of history looks like. Everything just has tubing and weird spikes jutting and coming out of it. It's like a BDSM version of medieval warfare and combat. Damn. That's a good one. Alexander Knox, keep him coming, man. Keep insulting these ancient cultures. Oh, Jesus. Again, establishing that characters in movies do not have peripheral vision. I am billionaire Bruce Wayne, the person you apparently... that no one knows who I am. No one knows what I look like. Even though I'm known throughout Gotham City and the world. Except by you two. So, weird. Vicky Vale. Yeah. Are you... Excuse me! Are you sure? I don't appreciate your dismissive tone. Yeah, wonderful. Except when it comes to recognizing notable famous people. Now, who is this guy? As you all know, Alfred is the only butler that works at the at Wayne Manor. So I don't know who the hell this guy is. I doubt he knows Bruce Wayne's ultimate secret. I'm really into bats. Don't tell anyone. Don't spread this around, all right? I'm in a batfish. Bruce is like, fucking, oh my God. This is it. I found her. She'll have no problem with my secret lifestyle. Great, Alfred. Go away. The help is not involved in this conversation. Doesn't even know where his own house is. Where the exits and entrances are, just trapped in here like a labyrinth. Give the funny man a grant. That is kind of insult. Like, this guy just spent like the last 5 minutes talking shit about you. I was like, you know what, here's $20,000. There you go, buddy. It's a good one. Now, I don't know why Bruce has various camera systems set up in this place to watch his guests. Maybe because he knows, I'm going to get like a 1 or 2 criminals here. Someone's going to fucking try to steal my BDSM medieval collection. And that'll give me just free reign to punch the shit out of them, okay? I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to punch him. And here we go, the Batcave for the first time. Well, this monitor setup. And again, kind of taking this and doing their own variation in the animated series. Man, that is some great audio quality. Where's that microphone? Did Bruce just like put a lapel mic on all of his guests before they walked in? Hey, can you just put this on you? I just want to listen to you guys later on. It's like, listen, what? Listen, this is a legal gambling operation you got going on here. It'd be bad if someone finds out about this, right? Put this on your lapel. Even the factory looks so creepy. Gothic industrial. Oh, damn. Yeah, shoot to kill. You mean, like, kill him? Why, you don't have to say. You don't have to say. Like, you know what? Yes, we do know what you mean, Lieutenant. All right. He's not. You guys, I'm getting the sense that Lieutenant Eckhart is not a great police detective. Not a great lieutenant. Of course, Jackie's like, I'm not going to get my hands dirty. I'm just going to oversee the operation. Now, please open the ridiculously large industrial safe. Damn it, we've been bamboozled. Gotta get going. Shoot to kill. Why are you saying freeze? You didn't need to say freeze. Again, no one's following Lieutenant Eckhart's orders. They told you shoot to kill. So you didn't say anything. Just start shooting. Just start blasting. Sorry, these cops. The Gotham police force, not the most competent police force in America. They have some issues. Oh, my God. What is it? Oh, you know, I think some of these industrial-sized barrels and contraptions are not to code because there's some leaking. There's some green-orange goo leaking behind Lieutenant Eckhart. I would fix that. I'm just going to slip away stealthily. How the hell did Lieutenant Eckhart? No one has peripheral vision. I was like, wait, where are you going, dude? I see you. I see you shuffling and waddling away. I'm just going to pull this dial and twist this lever. Twist this wheel. Causing wanton destruction for my getaway. And apparently starring a hurricane. Inside the factory. No one could. You could stand out in the open and you'll just not get shot. Okay, they're just getting lathered in Joker toxin right now. Oh, there we go. Damn, the majestic glide down. Falling with style. Just hangs himself. Now, again, he's very particular about who he kills and who he does not kill. Great move, though. Get a good look. Get a good look here, boys. Holy fucking shit, it's him. It's the Batman. He's real. Again, why is that leaking brown goo? I don't know why these guys just shoes don't start melting, ended up looking like the guy from RoboCop. Get away from me, man. We need one of those scenes. What if Jack Nicholson ended up looking like that guy? Not the Joker. It's probably like a 50-50 chance it would have happened. This sequence, though, is pretty fun. You know, just like the factory setting, keeping it dark, keeping Batman mostly in shadow. It's good. Yeah, just a labyrinth of pipes and corridors and steel grating. And rust. Again, the aesthetic of the Batman Burton films are probably the best aspects of it. And I have a lot of admiration for it. I love seeing that reinterpreted, whether it be the games or the comics. They do a good job with that. And I always appreciate Burton's influence in that regard. And, of course, Danny Elfman's incredible score. Especially when it came to the animated series. Which I guess adopted more. I mean, he had the Gothic architecture, but more as Art Deco. There we go. You see that wire that they couldn't hide in there? I guess he was using that wire to fall down. Jeez, that's a great line. Jesus! That's a very natural reaction. Jack Nicholson sold that. All right, good old Bob here to back up his man. You drop him down. You drop him, Batman. Put him down. You don't hurt my man. All right, enough of the jokes. Those pursed lips, that teeth is like, oh yeah, keep fucking laughing, motherfucker. All right. Pursed lips Batman. So, oh, where the fuck you go? God damn it. Now, why Lieutenant Eckhart just walks up into the open? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Just whistling Daisy. It's like, all right. Yeah. just exhausted. You know what happened. That's some goddamn good aim. He got him right there. That card is no more. Why'd he kill him? I don't know. Why'd you do that? Again, Batman could have easily stopped this. Like, I'm just going to let this happen. So Batman's like, I'm only going to fight you after you commit the crime. Not a good Batman. Ooh, this always freaked me out as a kid, just seeing that the bullet went through his cheeks and not the other one. Man, a little bit of gore there. Batman's like, oh, you're just too heavy, Jack. I'm sorry. The fans are right. There you go. Oh. I would just melted in reality. It's like, well, that was not my fault, okay? I did not drop him. He was too heavy. I tried my best. I love that quick turn. Has to move his entire upper torso. Yeah, because, you know, obviously listen, the suit itself looks great when he's standing still. But because of, like, how it was designed, he couldn't turn his head. Well, actually, all the Batmans throughout the, really all the way up to Batman Begins, they had the cowl where it's just one big piece. And so all the Batmans has to constantly use their torso to turn. And it always looks really goofy in some scenes. Sometimes they're able to hide it. Like, I know Batman Begins to hide it very well. But here, not so much. And there's that hand. Everyone knows he has, like, black fingernails now. Always forgot about that. Hey, another comedic bit with Mr. Knox, with Robert Wool. Yes, that is a map. Jesus Christ. Kim Basie, you're doing a great job, Vickyville. Ace reporter Vickyville, pointing at things on a map. No, that is, again, workplace harassment. I will not sleep with you or go to dinner with you. Stop asking me. We're on the case. He's eccentric. It's called eccentric, Mr. Knox. All right, locking her in just to make sure she can't escape like the others. There's a lot of fucking glasses. What's each glass for? You got wine, you got... Jesus Christ. Rich people, the way they eat. Anytime you have a long table in a film, it's established that there's like a coldness to the initial relationship or an awkwardness. I suppose Alfred's not nearby. I guess I could walk the 10 feet to get over to you and pass the goddamn salt. What kind of salt fucking shaker is that? Jesus. Rich people. Listen, if you got to salt your soup, that's a pretty shitty soup. Alfred, he's falling behind. You got to replace him someday, Bruce. The thing is, you can't just let Alfred retire. You know, you're gonna have to kill him. This Bruce does have his one rule established, if at all, throughout this series. It was like, all right, Alfred, we already talked about what your retirement plan is gonna be like. That's so funny. That is the funniest. You're so wealthy, you don't even use multiple parts of your house. Rich people humor. Am I right? See what we got. We got some meat dish, some pasta, some peas, it looks like. All right. Alfred reminiscing of a very adventurous Bruce Wayne, who's constantly trying to go for his Darwin Award. Always almost killing himself. Yes, to get going. Good old Alfred. Yeah, he's all right. And I have to pay him an extraordinary amount to keep my secret. You know, the Vicky Vale character, I'm actually kind of surprised they went with Vicky Vale. I've never been a big fan of the character in the comics. I mean, just felt like a derivative version of Lois Lane. Lois Lane without any of the spunk, you know? And, I mean, it kind of reflects in... I mean, Kim Basinger is not the best actress in the world, and she didn't get a lot to do here. She's very much the damsel in distress throughout this entire movie, but the character itself has never been that interesting. You know, the more the femme fatale love interests in the Batman comics more interesting. Obviously, Catwoman, Selena Kyle, and Talia al Ghul. But I can understand why they didn't go there, because that'd be a lot for a first film. Yeah, Jack, you can't go to a regular doctor. It's like, you're a wanted criminal. Well, again, in Gotham City, that means very little since half the population are wanted criminals. Even though the wealthiest of the wealthy conduct illegal gambling operations in their homes and mansions. Fuck it, I'll do it. Just get away from me. Nazi-esque German doctor. Again, this scene always freaked me out as a kid, too. I always kind of felt bad for him when he's like, oh, he's crying. Oh, no. But that crying quickly leads to laughter. So I always felt bad. I was like, oh, don't cry, Jack Nicholson. And you know I'm an evil scientist. There you go. Well, that was rude. Not a lot of spiky things, a lot of Tim Burton-esque tool. Listen, if you got like a Tim Burton-esque tool set, no wonder he ends up looking like the way he does. Honestly, it could have been a lot worse. He's having a good time. He's just dancing. He's doing okay. Like, actually, I'd be like, if I was the plastic surgeon, I'd be like, I got off lucky compared to a lot of other people he interacts with the rest of the film. Don't worry about it. I'll get you up there. Oh, they're flirting. And also establishing that this Batman, I suppose, is farsighted. Because anytime he's in the Batcave and he's reading things, like he's like, oh, God. And that's a very interesting thing that they had there. I don't know if the actual Michael Keaton is actually farsighted and he has trouble like reading things that are close to him, but it's like, interesting choice. Wouldn't have expected that. Like a masked vigilante couldn't see very well. All right, fuck that doll. Don't need it. And he's like, the Jack Palance is like, this is good. Today was a good day. It is not Jerry Hall, Mr. Palance. You chose unwisely. Well, melted. Of all the things to set me up with, over a woman, really? Oh my God. Just gonna little liquid courage here. I'm good. Damn, he downed that. It's gonna have another one. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Smooth. God damn it. This reveal is pretty goddamn cool. Always in shadow until you see just the full vision of what the Joker looks like. Ooh, okay. Even though he has the advantage, sure. Joker has the high ground. Oh, look at that. Well, you see this stuff like purple paint on the side of his neck, which is weird. A little bit of a fuck up in the makeup part. Oh, but this thing's just establishing him just firing every which way. The Joker score. Great. Just enjoying himself. Hey! Oh, he's happy. I always wondered, though, it's like Jack Nicholson already has such a devilish, nefarious grin, a smile. And they gave him that prosthetic smile, that constant rictus grin. I never understood why. It wasn't even necessary. I mean, it's not bad or anything, but it's just another odd choice for the film. And they had Little's like, Bruce is like, well, that was uneventful. She passed out as soon as I got up here. Well, time to do Batman things, or bat things, as we'll see in a minute. Again, some of these scenes in the movie, it feels like executives are like, well, he's Batman, right? So he should be doing bad things, where I guess it's just randomly hanging upside down. Or maybe I guess it's a workout. This is odd. Or is he sleeping upside down? I was like, you know what? Just can't get to sleep. He's like, listen, I'm going to be the only freak in this goddamn town, okay? Don't need anyone taking my glory. Oh, I love that line. So good. I think for most of Jack Nicholson's scenes, Tim Burton just let him, like, look, okay, you can do whatever you want to do for this scene. Because all of his dialogue feels very improvised here. Like, even this is like this, who. It's like, why do that? Because he just wanted you. And it's very Joker. So how'd he get down here? He went from in the bed to literally sleeping like a bat and then down in one of the many rooms in Manor. So she probably spent a lot of time trying to find him in this mansion. Because it looks like it's midday. She's already up. She's already had breakfast, had probably 2 coffees. Here and Alfred just searching for him. I'm just done with you. He's like, no, dude. He's just like, I really don't want to. I'm more of a one and done kind of guy. And I found out you just do not look good in those green tights. It just won't work out. I'm sorry. All right, see ya. Just totally like, oh, God, another problem to deal with. Yes. I heard you two last night. Productive? Oh, shit. Establishing that Bruce is a dirty, rotten liar. Alfred's like, oh, fuck, I fucked that up, didn't I? He told her something different. He's like, God damn it, Bruce. Another Jerry Hall scene. Here we go. Act Jerry Hall. Great. Perfect feigning scene from Jerry Hall. Love the eye twitch. When he tries to drink or eat it, they just always fall out of his mouth. Oh, God, gotta keep it in there. And here we go. At least all these gangsters, they're appropriately cartoony suits as well. Oh, that guy with the sunglasses, he must be so cool to wear sunglasses inside. What grin? I'm just happy. Well, that would be ill-advised, sir. He's just trying to keep that rage inside himself. Oh, well, that's... okay. I guess I don't nothing bad. Oh, see, first mistake. Yeah. Damn. Oh, yeah, get those weird after effects in there. I love it. I mean, what happens here is actually quite disturbing. Again, this film is very violent. Fried him. Burned him to his skull. Eyes cooked themselves in his own sockets. Internal organs probably burst and explode. The smell would be awful. Looks like it. Again, like, this is all funny. That's why you don't need, like, the Alexander Knox character. Gee, Joker was already naturally funny in this film. You know, these random, unnecessary side characters. Mm-hmm. So this is weird. Like, he establishes, like, okay, I want you guys to basically think this over. Okay, I'm going to be leader of all your criminal enterprises. I want all your money, all your resources and things. Like, that's how it's going to be. And then he, like, a minute later decides, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to kill them all. Like, in the very next scene. Mm-hmm. He's the unfunny comedic relief. You'll recognize him instantly. And here you go, referencing the Jack Palance scene earlier. Doing his own impression of him, which is great. See, Bob just wanted to be touched by Jack the entire time. Thank you, sir. This just confirms my loyalty to you. We need a return of Bob the Goon someday. Just talking to himself, muttering. Ooh. This is such a very macabre Joker-esque game. Him just talking to a burnt, rotting corpse. And by the way, just the makeup effects here. It's like apparently they had like 2 layers of makeup under, where he has the naturally white makeup, and they have the other makeup on front, and they had to like put some type of coating on there so that wouldn't wipe out too, to reveal Jack Nicholson's original face. Like, really great makeup design throughout this film. Very impressive. That's a good one. I'm glad you're dead. What a hoot. All right. So again, he's just going to decide to kill everyone right now. Even though moments ago he's like, no, I'm going to give you time to think it over. I guess, yeah, it's a very spur-of-the-moment Joker thing. He doesn't care. Not really. You assumed that. Okay, I just asked for your help in regards to a few things, and you started to sexually harass me, Mr. Knox, so that's over. All right? I'll just use you as a resource now because I have no one else to go to. No other characters have been established in this office. Just people working in the background, saying random things, sorting random pieces of paper. I like to watch. This could be a whole other movie. This could be Fatal Attraction in the Batman verse. He's like, oh, God damn it, I always get the crazy ones. For whatever reason, again, like, no one has any of the obvious files or background history of Bruce Wayne in the archives in Gotham City. Like, no one knows of the famous, infamous murder of his parents and the wealthy socialites, the Waynes, Thomas and Martha. Like, no, we don't know. Gotta establish it. Oh, I will give this is the first Batman movie, so it's fine. Like, I think we just kind of become bitter over the whole fact we have to see the origin story in every other Batman movie. It's like it's too much at this point. So in this one, it's totally fine. They do a good enough job with it. Oh, they do make the controversial change to one specific aspect of the origin story, making the Joker, the Jack Napier character, more intimately involved. I love you, Sidewalk. This is my favorite piece of cement in all of Gotham City. Man, it is fucking dirty as hell here. It's not clean. And I don't know why she's just like, I'm going to take these now. Like, he obviously left those for a very intimate, specific reason. She's like, what? These are nice flowers. I'm going to take these. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. So what the hell are these guys doing in City Hall? Ah. That's very convenient and helpful. Alex, you're not a funny comic relief. You're great. And now we have random mime scene. Kid's like, don't touch me. Bruce is, I love it. He's just like not fucking pleased when he sees this mime. He's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. I love that. Michael Keaton was just having a bad day. He's just like, I'm not into this. I'm not into this. They were even filming, like, Burton's just like, get the fucking camera. We got to capture this right now. I guess a mime is a type of clown. I thought like a mime and clown were like separate from each other, but I guess they share a lot of the same attributes. So it's like, okay. Joker's got to always make a big showcase, a big presentation of his crimes and nefarious deeds. It's like, you know what? Let's use some mimes. That doesn't happen too often. Damn, who the hell's this guy? He's giving off a lot of intimate details. I don't have any money. Ah! And so I guess that pen killed him. Maybe it was poison tipped. Always confused me. It literally killed a man. Now I'm going to kill all you people. It was just like, oh my God, this is so exciting. How do these mimes get these machine guns? Where do they pull these from? Yeah, not established. Just stuffed up their asses. Hey, how you doing, bud? See ya. Bye-bye. I'm like, oh my God. He's beautiful. What do you want? Oh, yeah, you're here. Shit, sorry. I gotta go. Not even a hello or a goodbye. Just listen, I gotta get out of here. I'll see you later. Listen, even despite the fact that we have police that have been murdered and innocent citizens of Gotham are being accosted by this new game, the World Fair is going to happen. Don't even worry about it. Getting all the credit. So I guess he's living in the Axis Chemicals factory based on the piping and everything. That's a great lie. I forget the actor who plays Bob the Goon. Tracy Walter. Listen, I imagine he just had to react to Jack Nicholson constantly. Listen, Tim Burton's like, he's going to say random shit all the time. Just go along with it, okay? Just pretend he's your boo, and everything will be okay. Because he's always just staring at Jack Nicholson, just like dumbfounded, like, all right. You know I can't get it up anymore, Mr. Wayne. And I would if I could. Getting a little snippy with Alfred right there. It's just like, all right, come on, Al. Take it easy. Alfred does take advantage of his station, though, often throughout this film. A very controversial moment in this movie. He's like, listen, I got to get you hitched up, okay? I can't do this for the rest of my goddamn life. Making me miserable. Sewn up your various wounds and your clothes, my God. Pensive Bruce Wayne is best Bruce Wayne. Of all the others, I suppose. This is more of that Art Deco aesthetic, which we'll see later on in the animated series. Beautiful, beautiful for the scenes. Just don't. How he's like looking directly at her in that one photo. Again, no one has peripheral vision in these movies. Can only see straight ahead, not side to side, not above and below. Good old Joker, he's getting off to some of these pictures. No internet, so I get it. You gotta do something. Got this score here, too. We're also here like a take on this in the animated series as well. It's a good question. He nailed it. Boring. Oh my God, she's a slightly better version of Jerry Hall. Like, clearly, Joker and Batman have a type. A little kick in a man's loins. Is she, though? I don't think you have infinite wealth, Joker. I mean, I guess he does now. He owns Mr. Paylance's entire fortune, along with all the other mob bosses of Gotham City as well. That literally makes no sense. Bob's like, yeah, boss, you got it. Just have him do random things. Say random lines. Just dance, Jack. Just dance for the next half hour. We'll get it on film. You're off camera. God damn it. We'll get it later. We got the beginning of the dance. That's all that we needed. Make a nice transition point. So I guess, yeah, the Joker's just managed to take over a major factory in Gotham City with no one the wiser. And has hired an army of scientists. He's having a good time. Joker and his schemes. Action news. Love the, again, the 30s, 40s, like, title cards. Like those cereals. Reminds me of those cereals. All right. Crazy shit's happening in Gotham City. The usual. Typical day. It's like the weather. Oh. Mm-hmm. Not surprising. Typical of those starlets. That's fun. It's great. People are dying. She's like, oh, sorry. I laugh at tragedy. I can't help myself. Hey, what's wrong with her? Is she okay? She's having a network-esque breakdown. Oh, God, these commercials are great. Love that Joker. How has he managed to take over the Gotham airwaves? Ooh, interesting. It's a big fucking bomb. What the hell is that? And these are the models that he murdered. Using her like this poor bastard. Not an actor, yeah. Doesn't look like it. Who would want to use that? No, that's Smilex in there. That guy seems happy. And I love it. They kind of borrowed this, too, for the animated series where, obviously Mark Hamill's taking the character. They couldn't kill anybody, so they just gave him that weird rictus grin, which is in a way almost worse. They look like they are dead. And here they're both dead, and they had the rictus grin. Which is horrifying. I mean, it's already scary that you're buying these products. You never read like what's actually in them, all the various ingredients, all these chemicals, and I mean that is a great Joker-esque scheme. Because he would just do goofy stuff. Obviously, like, hey, I'm gonna, totally change the physiology of fish in Gotham City in order to make money off of them because they have my likeness. Like that's in the comics animated series, and here's just like I've put in random chemicals. In various beauty products, and if you combine them, when you don't even know what they are, you'll die. Which, I mean, great Joker scheme, but also terrifying. Like, that's his thing. His whole kind of storyline is just to sow chaos in Gotham. You're coming with me. Oh, dear. And so no one can wash themselves. So everyone has his pimples. Everyone looks like a piece of shit. Man, that guy has a... Look at that little pimple. On both sides, based on his nose and on the cheek. Mm-hmm. Everyone just smelling. Reeking like shit. A lot of mud butt. Although here, like, everyone looks great. I mean, Billy Williams is like, you're not putting a fucking pimple on this face of mine, okay? Absolutely not. I will not allow that. I look fucking good. Like, I'll allow when I obviously become Two-Face someday, but not now, okay? I would have wished we could have had more scenes of Billy Williams as Harvey Dent. I don't know how. Like, that would have been kind of cool to establish that maybe Batman was starting to... reach out to the police more, or like the DA's office. We never. It's just a point. I just want more Billy D. Williams in this movie. He was so underused in this series, just in this film. Sadly, like I don't even think he's in Batman Returns or even mentioned for whatever reason. I don't know why. Would have been cool to deal with the Penguin conflict. Also, look at that. Like his fingernails are green. Before they were definitely black, though. Gerald's like, okay, we know she can't act, so let's just cover her face. Well, ADR in her dialogue, make her sound somewhat competent. Just have your head kind of to the side, just cock to the side, and just look forlorn. You nailed it, Jerry Hall. Great job. Now I don't know what the hell this place is. It's a museum / restaurant. Like, I just don't know. There's just not enough room in Gotham City. Like, listen, we just got to combine venues at this point. Museum, restaurant, beauty parlor, swimming pool, whatever. It doesn't matter. Jesus Christ. Just put it all together. Late as usual. Late as usual at his favorite restaurant / museum. Oh, she's getting mad. Waiting too long. But again, this is a very Bruce Wayne thing to do, even though he, of course, didn't set up this meeting. This is not atypical. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a little gift he gave me because he's late. He's like, oh, I forgive him. I love that writing in crayon. That chicken scrawl. That chicken scratch. You put this on, you won't breathe in any of the toxic fumes. You'll be totally okay. Don't even worry about it. Which I don't think that would actually help. And you got that purple Joker toxin. So I guess it just kills all of these people. Doesn't give them any of the rictus grin. Like, Joker's body count in this movie is very, very high. This is fun. People just keeling over. Oh, yeah, the food. Let's make death funny. And I guess this is the first time we hear Prince on this movie. And listen, this is goofy as all hell, but I love this scene. This is great. Just him and his goons just destroying this museum, defacing it. It's the one time where it's like, okay, this music actually, it fits for the movie itself. He's just having a good time. You did not need a lot of paint to write that. Well, these guys just attempting and trying to dance is not working out. He's having a good time. Look at that guy. It's in sync of the song right there. Perfect. I will admit, I may have, when I watched this movie, Obsessed with the Kid, I may have danced this scene. Had this movie on VHS. Did my own Joker-esque version of this dance, knocking shit around the family room or the living room. Stuff that was not breakable, thankfully. It's just so much fun. It's so whimsical. Yeah, Jack Nicholson must have just had free reign for this entire role, just doing whatever. Hey, Jack, whatever you want to do. Just like at this point in his career, he's been established for 20 plus years. You're kind of like had a reputation of working well with directors, but he's very much, listen, I'm going to write my own dialogue, I'm going to do my own thing. He wasn't like a Marlon Brando-esque actor. But he made his authority known on a picture. It's like, yeah, even though all the gaseous fumes would have easily gotten into there, like no problem at all. Like, oh my God, you want to have more reaction there? I was going to call her Jerry Hall for a second. I got confused which one I was looking at. I mean, Kim Basinger. Just like, oh, mild surprise. Trying to act. There you go. The death, the bodies. I get off to that. There you go. It's kinky. All right, let's get a little more intimate, all right? Let's not sit across from each other. Who does that? Who sits across from each other over a 12-foot-long table? Right here. You think I'm concerned about appearances? Look at my lovely face. I'm looking good, honey, and you know that. Somebody dies. Yep, that was your line. She was like, wait, he was just waiting for her to say the line. I'm going to give her a minute and see if she remembers it. Well, it's funny you say that. He does not. He looks very serious. I really do not understand like his obsessiveness though over Vicky Vale. I guess it is because of this. He's like, listen, I want you to record all of my antics around Gotham City, showcase the kind of artiste that I am. Jerry Hall just became British there for a second. That was odd. She can't act. I thought we already established this. I guess you don't know. We haven't met each other. This is your first scene together. Yeah, look at that. She's looking good. Oh, this doesn't look that bad. Cover that up. It was like she had some acid thrown in her face. A little bubbly. A little gratuitous. Why do you know? I can't. Why do you think I have a connection with Batman, of all things? Joker's just assuming things. Ooh. Like, everyone's lusting after Vicky Vale. Bruce Wayne, Alexander Knox, Joker. Girl just can't get away. Consistent sexual harassment. Damn, he has bad aim. I love the acid flower. We need to see that more in movies. Now, even though he has tried, like, moments ago to literally spray acid in her face, she's like, are you okay? I'm sorry. Are you okay? Just weird. Random. And here's the first time, or the second time that Batman Joker meet on screen. Well, I guess Joker in his new Jokerized form. And we get one of the most iconic lines in the movie. Probably my favorite Batman line across the original Burton Schumacher series. All right, here's a bomb. Little toys. God, so good. Like, where's the police? Did they not know about the restaurant/museum has been occupied and by the Joker? He's murdered all the patrons and staff? No, not in Gotham. Another day in the city where hell looks like it has erupted from the streets. Love the design for the Batmobile. First time we see this version of the Batmobile. Oh yeah, I didn't know. I never noticed that they had Christmas lights in the back of the Joker cars. That's very cool. But again, kind of fitting in with the Burton Gothic aesthetic. There's been so many variations of the Batmobile in film and animated shows and the comics. This is definitely one of my favorite ones, though. You're all establishing all the cool gadgets. The fact that the car just can't really turn all that well. I don't think, could they even drive this thing? Could this thing actually make turns? I forget. I think that was an issue while filming. It could only be used to drive in certain scenes. And we're like having to drive straight. When it's trying to make turns, they have to apply like that grappling hook. Get out of the goddamn way. Batman stops for nobody. No one. He would totally slam into that. It's not going to stop that fast. Has so much extra metal and plastic, that thing. That's a goddamn rocket. If that hits some poor sorry son of a bitch, they'll fucking get under the goddamn car, under the bumper, peeling off on the ground. There you go. Perfectly safe. Now it just looks like a giant H.R. Geiger phallic instrument. Perfect. I love the way he runs. He can't run very well. It must have been exhausting taking that thing off every day. I can't look up. It's to use his whole body. Oh, yeah? All right, we'll find out. We'll find out, fatty. Nailed it. Mm-hmm. Oh, like, holy shit. Oh. Someone lied about that weight. There you go, fatty. I think he even makes a reference to her weight later on in the movie. It's like, come on, Batman, don't be like that. That's not nice. Again, the physicality of bullets apparently has no effect on it. Like, they'll knock him out for a half second or whatever. He'll pop right back up, no problem. It's some kind of rubber plastic. There you go. She's a camera! That's like the worst thing ever. It's even worse than a gun. She's taking random pictures. Doesn't even know what the hell she's shooting. A little bit better than the Bam, Biff, and Pow of the Adam West series. They're all, again, not hating on that series at all. It had its various aesthetics and attributes that worked very well for it, but, you know, this feels like a little bit of an improvement. Goofy as all hell. Trying to shoot around the fact that Mo Keaton just probably struggled to fight and move around this thing. They do a good enough job here. A lot of the camera angles, work in hindsight. Like, it's not bad. Just one little open palm punch and got this guy easy. Damn, it's a hell of a kick. Snapped that man's neck. Well, not dead. Didn't kill him. He's like, Bob Goon, very smart. Of all the goons in this movie, he is the smartest. He has a good flight or fight instinct. Darwin would be proud of him. Of good old Bob the Goon. All right. Now, how this car managed to avoid everyone, I guess it just has that good sense. It's like, there is a meat bag in front of me. I can't run over it. Or unless it just doesn't give a shit. Ben was just like, I hope it doesn't hit anyone this time. Yeah. Yes, fatty, you do. It's just like, why? You didn't have to mention that. It's just like, well, she's lying. She's pressured. Obviously sexually harassed in the workplace. That's a pretty cool scene. No, again, very much on a set by the looks of it, but looking real cool. Like all these leaveless trees and all the leaves in the ground, the Batmobile's just like blowing them all away. It's a great setup. This music, incredible. That's actually a great question. The fact that he's not saying anything is like, listen, you said you wouldn't ask any questions, but we got to get there fast. You just start asking them. There you go. I don't like your tone, okay? And listen, I already know you're not going to look good in those goddamn green tights, so your options are limited. Alfred knows about the Batcave, and I'm allowing you into the Batcave, all right? Tries to get a good look in there. Don't look at me. I don't like it when you look at me. There you go. Blinds her. Random light. That's a cool effect. Like he has this hologram. Oh, it's a little door. I always thought it was a hologram. Oh, that better open up fucking quick when you come right to it. He's just like, what a night. Just miserable. And then here we see like more of the Batcave itself. Again, kind of only saw him at the Batcave here, but we see this is where he parks the Batmobile. Oh, there's various stairwells that lead to nothing. Just be amazed, Vicky. take in the gothic whimsy. But they're establishing that the Batcave is huge. Like, even back there, even though we know it's a matte painting and everything, it goes in very deep. So you can only imagine he's probably hiding all of his various other vehicles and gadgets. So, Jesus Christ, look how high up the Bat computer is. Or whatever that is. Just random knobs and dials and contraptions. Like, there's no rhyme or reason for some of this stuff to be there. It'll look cool. Burton definitely left his imprint on the Batman franchise of this. Stupid police. Can you not look at me, please? It makes me uncomfortable. I can already not see you out of my peripheral vision, so please do not come into it. When I do occasionally get a glimpse of you. Now, you know, it's not, for a lot of the cinematic Batmans, they never really established the fact he's a detective, but this, out of all the early films, of the first four, from Batman to Batman and Robin, this is the one where he actually is doing some detective work. After this, then, like, there's none whatsoever. But it's like, okay, I did appreciate they at least had a couple of scenes where they focus on it. I don't know why that was always kind of abandoned later on, as in various franchises, whether it been the Burton Schumacher films or even the Nolan movies, or the Snyder films. Touche, Miss Vale. But I heard you have a bat fetish. I mean, she's just trying to poke at problems. It's like, you're not normal, but you're in the bats. It's like, you know, I'm kind of in the bats too. Sleep. Now I don't know why the hell he did that. What did he do? Did he just fucking knock her out? Because the bats are kind of like, oh my God, he's at it again. I mean, did he roofie her? He has a bat roofie on that utility belt? Like, not established. He did something, though. It's like, oh my God, did he grope me? No, it was just a film. See, I was like, wait a minute. I have not sexually harassed you like for 30 minutes in this movie. Where have you been? You better get over here. There you go. The Gotham Globe. Saving. See, that's not fake news. Saving Gotham City. This poor guy, he looks increasingly worse and worse. Oh, more. He's got like 3 pimples on his nose. Remember that zombie apocalypse that looks like might be happening in Gotham City? This guy caught it. It spread from the homeless to the wealthy socialites of Gotham City now. They didn't care before, but now they do. Oh, he stopped the Joker's schemes. Yeah, boss. Just nod, Bob. Just nod. You'll last a little longer throughout the film. God, the back computer is all the way up there. Maybe this has random computers everywhere. Like, you know what, Alfred? I'm gonna be up here today. I'm feeling it. Just get out of the goddamn Batcave, okay? It's, oh God, I have to walk down here all the goddamn time. Making me miserable. It's like, I'll do it on my own, Alfred. Again, establishing Bruce Wayne's weird phase where it's like, hey, if I like someone, I'll eventually tell them about my secret identity. I brought you a flower. Okay, I guess you don't like it. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, she's mad. It's like, oh, I wonder what her problem is. Now, how she affords this apartment on a photojournalist salary, I do not know. But, again, this is the Burtonverse. You could do that. I hate this cup. I'm thinking, I'm going to hit you with this goddamn cup. I'm feeling it right now. I'm Bruce Wayne. You didn't know who I was. I do that a lot. Listen, you're not going to be the first one I lie to. It's one of my many attributes. Well, I mean, you technically, I mean, you slept next to me. You passed out. I'm going to push you down now. Shut up. Damn. Okay. It's about me right now, okay? I know you've been treating very well in the movie so far, but this is about me. It's my movie. Yes, I have a bat fetish, so I'm very much aware. Yes. Oh. It's not as bad. No. It's not. Nah, God damn it. It's the bat fetish, isn't it? It's complicated. There you go. Okay. Close enough. She's just like, trying to absorb this. Does human things. Does regular human things. There you go. Nailed it, Bruce. He's like, job, Bruce. You're the head of Wayne Enterprises. She's like, no, I don't understand any of those things. Family eating breakfast? What are you talking about? Who does this? Oh, damn. Here we go. Holding the hands. Get it through those pursed lips, Mr. Keaton. You can do it. Like, goddamn, what an inconvenient timing. You keep those pursed lips pursed, all right? I'll be right back. Batman. Just say it badass like you did to that one guy who was afflicted with that zombie disease. Oh, no! What inconvenient timing. He's like, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Just take it off. He's like, oh, got a skedaddle. A little too hot and heavy for me right now. I'm just going to take all these things. Great. Something to remember her by. Now, I think the only reason why this scene happened is because Michael Keaton was adamant. He's like, can I get one scene of Jack Nicholson when I'm not in the makeup, where we have lines and we speak to each other? And Tim Burton goes like, sure. And it's one of the weirdest scenes in the movie, which I'll get, like, at this point. How far we are into this film already, it's like, this is one of the weirdest ones. We even Jack Nicholson's like, I'm just kind of confused by this, but I'll go along with it for good old Michael. He is making second billing. Damn. Good old Jerry Hall has been eliminated from the film, which I kind of appreciate. They're going to rip each other apart now. Bruce is like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm just always confused. Like, no one knows what Bruce Wayne looks like. I guess they've heard of this name, but no one knows what he looks like. Just bizarre. Even Jack Napier, one of the biggest gangsters in Gotham, now one of the biggest supervillain in Gotham, just didn't know what he looks like? Weird. Okay. I chip off the old block. It's like all of Joker's scenes, like everyone just has to react to Jack Nicholson doing random shit, and now Jack has to do it with Michael Keaton. Unexpected. Like, his reaction is like, oh, jeez. Like, he even gets a little scared sometimes. Just picking up random things. Don't need that, Jerry. Just to establish Jerry Hall is no longer in this movie. In the trash. All right, get the hell out of here. No, you tell me, Bruce. I don't know what's going on in this scene. It's like Jackson's like Nelson's like, whoa! Let's get. I don't know why this scene exists. It's a great line. I love how it's constantly been referenced. And then another great line right here. We're gonna dance the devil in the pale moonlight. I guess much like Nicholson, I just like the sound of it. Maybe Keaton was like, no, I just like the sound. Let's get nuts. We're both crazy people. So I can only imagine, like, Bruce Wayne did this was to escape so the Joker wouldn't kill him and maybe he'd leave her alone. Like, there's a lot going on in this scene that doesn't make a lot of sense in hindsight. But hey, just go along with it. You got two really funny lines. He was like, all right, I'll call you later. As I fart away. Oh, he's gone. Like, I don't know why he just didn't go to her and says, like, hey, I happen to be Batman. Because he would have let him live. Like, why does he just run away after this? He's like, all right, I had my scene. I'm done. He's just mad. I'd be mad, too. I'd be fucking pissed. Let's end on a weird comedic bit. Where she concusses herself on the floor, probably. Hits her head on the side of that glass table. Having the hot, sweaty sex. Yeah, did you know that his parents died? Did you know that? No one knew that. No one knew that his parents died. It's crazy. I guess it's more for the audience who had never heard or never seen. Like, I guess who weren't already had read the comics. Yeah, this is the first time they really establishing his origin. Even the original 60 series that they talk about the fact that his parents are murdered. Like, I can't remember. They definitely didn't emphasize that fact. It was more a kid's show. Certainly more whimsical. Where here was like, okay, we got to establish all the nitty-gritty details for people that might not just know about Batman. So that's why they're just laying this all out. Well, I guess that's why the population of Gotham City has no idea what Bruce Wayne looks like or his family history or the fact that his parents were murdered in front of him. Details now that it's just like, yes, of course, everyone knows this. Who wouldn't know these things? I forgot they were killed again, Alfred. I forgot too. Like, even Bruce Wayne's like, you know what, Alfred? I need to remember like how my parents died. Good old Martha and Thomas. And there are very few left, Bruce. Mm-hmm. Alfred giving Bruce a little sass. He needs it sometimes, though. No one says no to Bruce. He needs that in his life. Again, the outside of City Hall, Monarch Theater right across from it. All right, gotta get this thing out of here. I don't like it. But Jack got ahead of it. He's just like, oh, you think you're gonna fucking blackmail me? Then you know who I am, Jack Napier. I'll fucking tell him myself. I don't give a shit. I'm the Joker. It means nothing to me anymore. Yeah, Jack Palance, he's done. He's out of the movie. I took care of him in a very comedic death scene. What a day. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Gotham. I do like that, that we've gotten, like, Jack has been Joker's been super exaggerated. He's a version of Jack Nicholson. But, like, here he kind of reverts back to the original Jack Napier kind of attitude and cadence. So it's kind of cool. He can revert back and forth between that. Like, he's more subdued in this scene. Everyone's like, what? Oh, I'm a Joker, man. Absolutely. Forget this bat freak. He's like, all right, you're done. Taking over the airwaves with a flip of my hand. A flip of the wrist. Yeah, again, the prosthetics. When he has, like, the flesh-colored makeup on with the Richter's grin, doesn't look as good. This looks like you have like an extra layer of flabby skin on top of his mouth. It looks a little weird. The white makeup, it doesn't look that bad. It actually looks cool, but here it's just like, it doesn't really look all that great. Well, you know that Batman will not do that. He's like, I won't kill anyone if Batman reveals his secret identity. He's like, well, a lot of people are going to fucking die, aren't they? Oh, then we got Bruce Wayne wearing some mom jeans. That's cool. A lot of turtleneck sweater, a lot of black turtleneck sweater, which looks great. We need more Bruce in black turtleneck sweaters. That is a good look. And again, especially he's very much far-sighted, but he's like, no, I don't need these anymore. I just have these for aesthetic reasons to appear smarter. But some people do have glasses. Like, I wear these just to appear smarter. And oh, thinking back, tragedy. Now, first seeing this scene, it is shot rather beautifully. Everything from the gunshots to the pearls. But again, it's just become so trite because we've seen it over and over and over again in various adaptations of the, or reinterpretations of the Thomas and Martha death scene. But here, I'll give Burton this. Like, he did a great job filming this. It's very iconic. Why everyone's walking in sync like it's a performance, like a dance almost. Well, I guess, hey, did you ever dance the devil in the pale moonlight? Establishing it. They did indeed. The Waynes did indeed. I love popcorn. See him with the mask of Zorro. Hey, the good old Bruce, he has peripheral vision. He saw him before his parents did. The only character to have it. Like, ah, shit. The mud people of Gotham. The pearls! Damn. The pearl's falling. Damn, she just keeled over. It's a hell of a hand cannon, Jack. He's like, dude, that was a little much. You need to do that. I had it. I had it, man. What? It's just something I say to all my prey. It's like, what? They did get a great actor to look like Jack Nicholson, like a young Jack. Like a 20-something. He's got a great smile, too. Like, I don't know who this actor is, but he looks great. Kid's like, what the fuck? My parents are dead. Oh my God, that same smile. Like, that guy already had the Richter script. Now, establishing this scene, which is incredibly, this was like one of the most controversial moments in the film. People were complaining about this. Alfred just like, you know what, fuck it. He's Batman. Here you go. He's not going to do it. I'll do it. And they actually make a reference of this moment in Batman Returns. So I think when they're talking about Selena Kyle. And he's like, what are you going to do, Alfred? You're going to bring her into the Batcave like last time? He's like, oh, you're still going to hold that against me? Come on. He's like, Alfred, you and I are going to have a very long conversation when all this Joker nonsense is over. He's like, well, now that you're here. Well, listen, you have a bat fetish. I'm a Batman. I mean, this is working out for both of us. We got this. Why are you concerned? Damn, love at first sight, really? I don't think that's love. I think that's lust. There's a big difference between those two things. Yeah, it's true. Well, he's not wrong. I just found out that the Joker also killed my parents, which, again, another controversial thing, I guess, to make them more intimately connected. Unnecessary. Just a weird choice. I mean, I personally, I don't hate on like a lot of other people do. But it's just like, okay, so these people just have known each other, have been intimately involved with each other for decades of their lives. It's a little too, that's the thing is, it's a little too convenient, which often happens in a lot of superhero and genre affairs, no doubt about that. But here it's a little too convenient. Oh, just a great shot Even the lighting, the shadow effects throughout this film are fantastic. And people always say, like, oh, the suit-ups only happened in the Schumacher films. Establishing here, it's like, no. First suit-up was in the original Batman. There you go. He's like, oh, I got to go ahead and start murdering a whole bunch of people. I guess this is the first time where he actually kills. I guess they make reference to the fact that he killed other people in past battles we haven't seen. He had those two zombie-looking guys, but here it's like, no, these guys definitely fucking die. Like, that one rule, not established. Now let's build up this little model. This model factory here. You know, I took care of business. I love miniature models in movies. It's like, yeah, you can tell that it's not an actual building blow up. But there's just something about it that gets me every time. It's a product of its time, but it's cool looking. It fits in with this world that they've created. It looks good back there. I dig that. Looks more natural there than it does in some of those other kind of wide shots. And Batman's like, I'm not going to do it. But listen, I didn't do it. It was the car. It was the car that did it, not me. The car is a mind of its own. He's like, God damn it. I want to take it all out in one bombing. Got way too difficult. Cut to a little helicopter. No, those models, the little models in the helicopter don't look great. Oh, here we go. Here's how the prince saw in the movie. The second of 3 songs. The third one being at the end credits. Trust. And yes, I danced to this song as a youth as well, pretending that I was on my own Joker float, celebrating the 200th anniversary of Gotham City. It's gotta have trust, guys. Look how happy Bob the Goon is. He's having a good time. He's not dancing as much as Joker. I love it. Like, no one's in sync. They just had like a random song playing. Like, I'm curious, like, what they actually played on set for this. It's not synced up to this song whatsoever. But I don't know. Again, it's weird they went with Prince, but this is fun. I dig it. Yeah, even though this guy has tried to kill us multiple times, how quickly people forget when money's involved. I mean, the dollar bills, these $100 bills could be lathered in that Smilex, that Joker toxin. These greedy fucks don't care. Yeah. Keep being out of sync, Jack. You're doing great. He's having a good time. He's laughing. The balloons! Listen, they did promise. What happened? The mayor did promise balloons at the 2nd anniversary of Gotham. He got them. He got a lot of big ones, too. None of any franchise you would recognize, but it works. And pay no attention to the random toxic tanks connected to the underbellies of the balloons either. That's nothing. Everything's fine. Let's talk about sex. And giving air kisses to his adoring crowds. His adoring public. But again, it's a very Joker-esque plot. How the GCPD has not gotten downtown, shut all this down or anything like that. Again, it's just typical comics. So of course the Joker would get all the permits to conduct this parade. There'll be no issue. Yeah. Well, that guy's got smooth moves. You see that little twirl he did? And here we go, establishing the bat plane. One of 2 vehicles featured in this film. I've always loved. Now it kind of makes the Batmobile seem inconsequential. You have a bat plane get all across the city and everything. There you go. I guess that was more in sync, so maybe they were listening to the song. That's a good point, Joe. You did a good point. I like free money. Tax-free money? Hell yeah. Washing his tights. Another great line. He's like, God damn it, this is inconvenient. Hope he doesn't go after my balloons. All right, boys, let's get to killing. Enough of the free money. I gotta keep. Now pick up the free money. I need all that. You pathetic mud people. And the guys are like, what's he saying? Is he saying something? Is he talking about us? I think he might be talking about us. That's why you should have just got moving and grooving. But God, thank God he has that little mask. Prevent all of those noxious, toxic Joker toxins from getting inside of his body. In the comics, they established that Joker is he's immune to his various toxins and chemicals. But here's like, no, I need this. Hey, those photography skills come in handy for the first time. It's good. Yeah, he's gonna kill everybody. We're out of his diaper. It's a stinky fucking diaper you got right there. Hey, guys. Oh, there you go for your greed. Suffocating, asphyxiating. It's like, don't worry, guys. Alexander Knox is on the case. He has... Now, again, that little mask will not help... Jesus Christ. That little mask will not help dissipate or keep out the various toxins or fumes, but it's like, for the sake of the film, it'll do that. But Alexander Knox, like, actually pulling his weight, actually helping the citizens of Gotham, way before Batman even did. It's like, all right, fuck it, I'll take care of this. Like, that's like his one good moment in the movie, in my opinion. You gotta get those balloons, Bruce. God, that big. These poor Why did you just let go in the beginning? He's like, no, I'm gonna hold on to this and see what happens. And man, they're hitting these things so goddamn hard. Everything's just blown up around them. What are in those signs and cars? Jesus. That one's getting a little bloated. Now, let's see if she'll avoid people like Batman does. Nope, she seems to be hitting a lot of them. I don't know, Alexander Knox, in hindsight, he did jump on that car. It's like, ooh, got those comedic antics. But again, he's probably taken in so much Joker talk. At this point, he's already dead. He's already asphyxiating. So she probably just put him out of his misery. There you go. Thank God he has those giant scissors on the plane. Perfect. Normally wouldn't see a lot of giant scissors on jets or planes, but you know what? He's like, I'm going to have Alfred install the giant scissors. I think we might need it for tonight. Those are my balloons. Oh, how disappointed Joker sounds. Those are my balloons. Hey. What my... Oh. He's so shocked. He's so sad. Like, one of the several times where I actually feel sorry for the Joker. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry your evil, toxic death balloons are no longer going to be able to kill all the citizens of Gotham City. She's just like flummoxed. She's like, oh my God, my balloons. Hey. Guys use themselves as steps for him. Boss, what do you want me to do, man? I'm sorry. I love the stammering there. Now, to this day, this scene just gets me. Oh. Like, it's not Bob's fault that you lost your balloons. Bob was always loyal. He was going to get you his gun. You just shoot him. You could tell how upset Joker was. He's like, man, Bob, I'm sorry, but I got to kill you. There's the Monarch Theater again, the 52nd time we've seen that theater. Everyone just lives on these 2 blocks of Gotham City, all by City Hall, Gotham Theater. Man, he got these, like, I'm going to fucking do this, Alfred. You take a picture of this, all right? Perfectly in sync with the moon. It's going to look great. These are pretty cool scenes. Just the crowds, it's the massive people stampeding and trampling each other, trying to get away. And again, establishing that Batman can't aim for shit. Like, he's actively trying to kill the Joker here, but he misses every single goddamn shot. He's like, I'm going to kill you one way or the other. He's like, all right, come on, you gothic son of a bitch. Let's go. Oh, very much like, hey, come on, hit me, hit me. What we see later on in The Dark Knight, kind of we see Christopher Nolan's vision, except in that one, Batman avoids the Joker. This one's like, no, I'm trying to actively get this guy. Guy's target computer activated and everything. Very Star Wars-esque. He's killed all these guys. They're all dying. he hit them really well. But he wants him the most. And he was just perfectly, I was like, if I just keep this, wow, I did not expect that. That was actually going to hit me. That would have made it very awkward for him to walk around it. It's a hell of a powerful gun. I don't know if the longer the barrel, the more powerful the gun. Is that how that works? But it's a revolver. I don't feel like that could work. That's okay. Did take out that mini model, though. Mini model. Now, the regular bat plane's fine. The mini model bat plane, destroyed. Damn. He's fine. Don't even worry about it. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Now, Vicky Vale, do not, she probably walked up to that thing. The metal would be just probably like molten and melting. Well, let's see. Maybe he's okay. Damn. She has so much, honestly, if she got close to that thing, she has so much Farrah Fawcett spray in that hair, her whole head would go up like a goddamn bonfire. It's very dangerous for her. He's like, hey, I'm still in the movie, by the way. Let's go. Let's take an unnecessary long walk up this cathedral. That's two of us. This would be great. You see his actual lips underneath all that makeup right there. And that smile. So I guess he crashed so goddamn hard he ended up just being thrusted into the back of the bat plane. Into the trunk of it. He's like, holy shit. All right, I'm coming. He's moving slow, though. He's not moving that great. It's like, fuck me, Jesus. So, why'd it have to be stairs of all the things? Jesus, I hate stairs. I guess I was grabbing it. Oh, Batman's tipping over. That cow is getting a little heavy now, all that rubber and ceramic. Oh, but slipping, sliding everywhere now. It's nothing. Just keep moving. Keep moving and grooving. We'll deal when we get to the top. That's a future Joker problem. Oh, goddamn these stairs. Gotta hop up with them as fast as possible. Make sure those rubber shoes of his don't make him slip. Ooh, a little bit of a shoe fetish there, Joker. Yeah. A little bit of a kiss and a whiff. It's like, how did he know? Mary, that was great timing right in front of him. I remember he was making that walk up there. Now, after all this has happened, after Joker's had his 200th anniversary parade, spreading all these toxic fumes throughout downtown, God, now the GCPD, maybe we should get on there. You know that he's going to be doing this tonight. They're like, you know what? Let's go there now. Everyone lives in the same block of Gotham City. The police department's probably there too. So, let's actually wait until Batman takes care of some of this stuff, and then we'll get in there. Let's not bother calling the National Guard or anything, or the Army. We'll let Batman handle it for now. Oh, what the fuck? It's a giant bell. Oh. He's like, oh, geez, you looking at this? Look at this architecture. He's blown away by it. Have a little whiff of my posy. That does not take a lot of acid for that thing to come down. I didn't think that would do that. I just wanted to oil a little bit. Whoops. Batman's like, holy shit. God damn. Hope no one else is down there. Hope no one else is making the climb up those stairs. All right, Commissioner Gordon, put your back in it. You can do it, bud. Let's see if Commissioner Gordon can do it, guys. There you go. Get a little. Nope, he's like, nope, no, that's it. I tried it twice. It is nigh impossible. Let's go up. Let's just get some searchlights and like point them up towards the tower and do absolutely nothing for the rest of the movie. Let's take our time. Make this look extra cinematic for me, okay? This is a huge fucking church. I get not up to code either. Everyone's like, oh God, I'm tired. It's been a long night. And I'm not dealing with this anymore. You would be correct. All right, enough of the bat puns. I get it. Clearly came over there, but all right, sure. I'll continue walking this way. In the moonlight? This guy put in all this effort. Look at all these backflips, all these flippy jumps. Evan's like, nah, I'm good. Now, I don't know what that contraption is. This pedal that just comes out of his armor. I don't know. Random. Now, Alfred, in case anyone's doing a lot of flippy jumps towards me, I want to have like a pedal come out of my wrist and then punches them in the face. Or I guess in the balls. That's what I want, Alfred. It's like, I didn't kid him. I didn't kill him. That wasn't on me. Joker's going to see, no one is as competent as Bob. See, if Bob was still alive, he could have probably fought Batman. Well, he had to kill him. That kick meant nothing to that guy. Or you could, Joker, you could shoot him. Oh, he's fighting. Shoot at him and your guy. You don't really seem to care for the lives of your men. It's like, oh, goddamn, where'd he go? He's doing his Batman thing again. He's like, that was a good one. Giving you a mini heart attack. I mean, I know I'm joking that. Why didn't the Joker just shoot him here? I mean, just to have his goons do all this thing, and he's just fucking having a party and a dance in the background with this music. It is quite beautiful. There's something about it that just works really well. Jam, I know what Bruce is going to do that. I'm going to land on you. And the guy's like, no, you're not. I'm going to choke you out now. Just sleep, Batman, sleep. You know that body armor can't be punched. I mean, when he gets shot, he just gets up. Punch not going to do shit. That is rubber and plastique, sir. You're not going to punch through that. You just have poor Kim Bassett just being thrusted and pulled around by Jack Nicholson in the background. Just like, I'm just looking like a dead fish. Oh, use those thick calves, Batman. Use those calves. Oh, that's it. There you go. It's an odd fall. That blue screen fall. He is just too distracted by the beauty of Kim Basinger to realize, like, oh, my guys are dead. Oh, shit. That's not good. Because I look good, baby. Like anyone would make that mistake. He's like, yeah, I'm watching you too now. I like to watch. I'm doing my Batman thing. He's like, all right, I'll go. I'll start. Or start being a little more intimate with you. She's like, oh my God, what? Oh my God, that is my sexy spot. How did you know? My bicep and near my shoulder. He's like, oh, this is the best. I mean, it looks like he's like, oh, Joker's got a stiffy. I love it almost as much as Bats. She's going to give him a blowy right there. He's going to start blowing him. He's like, wait a minute, let her finish. Oh, God. Like, that would seem to have been what's implied. Do you know what she's about to do to me? It's very inconvenient, Batman. Ooh. And now we realize that, Michael Keaton is fighting a 50-year-old man, and it's not going to look that great. The iconic battle between Batman and the Joker, and just amounts to a 32-year-old Michael Keaton punching the shit out of Jack Nicholson for the next 5 minutes. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really work. Just do random gags. I always thought that those chattering teeth were his actual teeth that he was wearing. That scared me as a kid. What? So how does he know that? Did he just figure out that Batman and Bruce Wayne are the same person? Yes, I would. I will. Not only when I hit a guy, I will kill a guy with glasses. So that does make a lot of sense, though. How does Joker all of a sudden know that Batman and Bruce Wayne are the same person? He just figures that out. He's like, oh, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I killed your parents when I was a kid. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe there's a missing scene when he realizes this, or a reference. I don't recall. Or is it the gags? Like, why are you still trusting him? Over and over and over again. Because you're not smart. Look, she's going to get a goddamn Darwin Award. Her fight or flight instincts is not great. Well. See, Joker's just pushing his luck. Listen, man, I would just hop on over and be like, all right, see you guys later. But he can't help himself. I got to keep staying in character. Dude, look at that guy's teeth. Oh, my God. Guy in the co-pilot seat. Just notice that. Yeah. Show off that Nicholson ass. Thrust it. All right, guys. Time to retire. The movie's ending is nigh. See you in the sequel. I forgot your hat and your suit. Oh, yeah, it's so funny. You say that because what's about to happen. And this establishes the tradition of, especially in early superhero films, and the Batman franchise, Batman's like, I'm going to kill the villain at the end. Which, again, it's just like, I mean, I get it. This is just the way it was. Studios didn't think of the future. Maybe we want Jack Nicholson to come back to the Joker, but like, no, Jack's like, I'm going to do this one and done, okay? I'm not coming back. But just the way how he fucking does this, I mean, it is really disturbing. I mean, the way that the helicopter is just pulling him, his arms would have been pulled out of his socket, but he had this, nearly, looks like 200-pound stone gargoyle tied around his leg. That thing would have ripped right off. Oh. Like, it's a fucked up, disturbing death. He's like, God damn it. Well, it's like, I've been like, just move me over. Can you tell there's something heavy on my leg? It's like, nah, we're just going to keep flying. Eye's going to explode off his head. And there he goes. Quite graphic demise of your main villain. But yeah, they did this throughout most of the rest of the... I guess they didn't kill all the villains in the movies. Penguin dies, obviously. Damn. Oh, goddamn blue screen death. Blue screen fall. It's the same gargoyle from earlier. It's just like, hey, I'm still here. Oh, he managed to fly back up. Holy shit, that guy saved, Batman saved that girl. Want to make out behind this blue screen? When I first saw this guy, I was like, oh my God, he's still alive? How? I thought he would just explode. Laying on stone concrete like that. There you go. He still gets the last laugh, in a way. Ending with a joke. He's like, hey, I got you, didn't I, Commissioner? He's like, is he? Oh my God, is he alive still? How's he doing that? It's a little musical box, a little laugh box in there. Oh, good. The 2 blocks of Gotham City are safe. Monarch Theater and Gotham City Hall are good. And the 200, maybe 200 plus people in Gotham City are okay. Congratulations, everyone. Hey, he's okay. He didn't die, even though he obviously should have died. The amount of Joker toxin he ingested. I'm not going to sleep with you, Knox. Leave me alone. I'm going to human resources. All right, you're going to get that one. Now leave me the fuck alone. I'll take it. She touched me. I'll take it. And GSPD is like, listen, okay, we need his help at this point. Oh, let me tell you, we got the perfect thing. Now we need him. But I'll be like, what if we need him during the day? We're shit luck. I'm sorry. This is not gonna happen. Crime better only happen at night. If it happens at like 12:30 p.m., oh, we're fucked. We'll have to wait until maybe around 7 at night to put that thing up there. So the criminals have got to be like, okay, we're just going to do all of our operations in the daytime and just lock ourselves down at night. They would adapt. Escalation, guys. Escalation, baby. I thought we could drink and drive, Miss Vale. Oh, Alfred. Bruce is like, okay, Alfred, you know what you need to do. You got to kill her. We never see Vicky Vale in the sequel, guys. He took care of her. Get her, drunk man. Get her behind the wheel. And that's how we'll take care of her. She must never know our secrets. Mm-hmm. There he goes, taking care of business. It's dirty work for Alfred Pennyworth, but it's, hey, it's what Master Bruce wants. This is incredible. A triumphant score as we make our way up this miniature model of this massive building. Yeah. There you go. He's like, yeah, I see it. So just, again, please shine us to the sky between 7 and maybe like 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. All right, in the morning. Then you got me, okay? Any other time, it's it. That's it. In case anyone knows, this is also co-star Jerry Hall, so congratulations. But there you go, guys. That was 1989's Batman. A film that, listen, to this day, there's a lot I admire about it, a lot I have fun with it. I mean, Michael Keaton is a very good Batman. Jack Nicholson is a very good Joker. Love the aesthetics of the entire film. Everything from the Gothic architecture, the incredible music by Danny Elfman, as we're hearing right now. Like, there's a lot of fun scenes. It has its flaws, as we point out throughout the entire film, but it's still a really fun watch. So, again, guys, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next commentary. Bye-bye.